Hello everybody and welcome. As I mentioned in the previous clip, what I need to do is do a road test on this kit. So jump on board, let's go. Just attach the camera here to the boom in my usual clumsy fashion. There we go. Right, now make sure that's in the right position there. Good. Okay, right, let's open up the kit. Let's see what we've got. Get all other tools out of the light. What am I going to need? I'm going to need, at this stage, I'm going to need my sponge on a stick. I'm going to need leather. Stick that to soak in the water there. Going to need a wire. Yeah. Stick and a needle. Okay, I'm not going to be trimming at this very second. I've got some pots ready to trim there, so I'll just put that over there. Now remember, the big end of the toggle is on the inside of your wheel tray there, so it doesn't fall on the floor. They do have a habit of falling on the floor rather. Okay, just adjusting the lights here so that we are fully illuminated. Okay, right. Let's bring my water a little nearer to the action. Now I've written here, use me gently, for obvious reasons, because you've heard me say a million times. Use it gently, be careful, caress the rim of the pot with this. So now this is done actually with permanent red ink. I'm wondering if it'll stay or not. It probably will run a bit. We'll see. Okay. Whoops. Didn't put that down properly. Okay, let's make a bottle for starters. So centering the clay. Now I'm hoping you're going to see in the mirror something of the. May just need to, whoops, what's going on there? Something's happened. Something has happened. I don't know what. Oh, crumbs. That's better. Alright, okay, sorry about that folks, the zoom suddenly decided to zoom in. Never mind. So, I'm trying to get you in the mirror as well as, maybe we need to move that mirror a bit further forward. So, here we are, doing a road test on the toolkit. So we're just going to it's only a test, but I might as well make something. So I'll bring my cylinder making skills into play here. I'll throw up a cylinder, keeping it combed in. Water, spread the water. Let your fingertips learn the feel of the clay running through them with the amount of water. Try to get out of the habit of using a sponge on the outside. It is a habit that is taught, and I don't think it's a good habit. But just my opinion. Alright. Bringing the clay up, maybe just going out of the mirror, out of the image in the mirror, I don't know.
It's good to be back on the wheel making pots again. I'm fiddling around with bits of metal and wire and screws and wood and glue and screwdrivers. And when I left school, actually, I was trained to be an engineer. Went into the Westland helicopter. Okay, so I'm using a sponge on a stick. Yeah, it seems to work okay. The sponge on the stick is also going to tell me that we're nearly 4 inches wide there. And I can also give myself, yeah, we're about 7 inches tall. Well, that's a fairly good cylinder. So now we're going to take that cylinder and we're just going to close him in. When you close in, just close in gently. Okay, ease it in. Don't be brutish with it. Okay. Now we'll lift up the top a bit. Extend the neck. Remember, when you squeeze in like that, the clay bunches up and gets all thick here, so it gives you then something to lift upwards, you see. Bring it over like that. La la la. As a lot of you know, saying I did engineering, well, I did, and I love that kind of thing as well. I like fiddling around with cars and things like that, and motorbikes, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So I'm using the stick. Now you will find that this stick will get blunt here. But if it does, it's long enough, you can just either just grind it back a bit on a grindstone, or hacksaw it off a bit, you know, back again to a cleaner line, a cleaner shape. Yeah, well, the stick I know works, of course, because this is the same as my usual stick. Just looking at the thickness relationship here, the neck with the shoulder, the thickness of this part here, looking for that feeling of being in balance, you know. It's an all-important thing. What makes the difference between a good pot and a bad pot? That it's a pot that's in balance, it's in harmony. And I suppose, as Hamadel or my grandfather would say, has the pot got life? Has it got any life in it? Or is it a dead pot? Well, we don't want to be making dead pots, do we? That's for sure. Right, now this piece of chamois leather, whoops, I'm getting it all over the mirror there. Sorry about that. Now this piece of chamois leather, they do need a bit of softening up. See? As you can see, the ink is running a little bit, but don't worry about that. The important thing is that it stays a little bit red, so you see it if it falls down into the splash pan. Okay? So now my cut-off wire, my new cut-off wire. Now, if you do replace the wire, I'm going to give you a bit of extra nylon in the kit. About 12 inches between the toggles is a good length. All right, 12 inches. Pull through. Got a board here handy. So now, cylindrical shapes like this you can get off the wheel very easily. Just dry the palms of your hands off, or either on your overall or a spare towel, and then just hold it like that and then lift towards you. Okay? And there is the finished article. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, I'm cleaning off the wheel head here. Because what I've got to do, actually I probably will do this in the next clip, because I don't want to feel pinched for time, if you know what I mean. Which it's very easy to get pinched for time when you're doing something like this, because I talk too much. But there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this clip to a close right now, and I'm going to come back to you in a few moments' time. We'll get out those trimming tools and see if they're up to scratch, or if they're just totally useless. I think okay. Okay. Hey, we'll see you. Right, how do I switch this thing off? Where's the button?